Hey guys, it's your girl Lydrock, and you are watching The Courtney Hall Show.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to a special edition of The Courtney Hall Show. Listen, sitting beside me is an internationally known choreographer, stylist, creative director. She's every woman like Whitney Houston. It's Lydrock. How are you doing?
Hey guys, I am good. I'm doing really good. It feels good outside.
Yeah, it does feel good outside.
Thank God.
Yeah. Thank you for coming and being on my show.
Thanks for having me.
It's amazing. I'm so glad that you're
Thanks
here.
for having me, for sure.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
You began dancing at what age?
I feel like that's always a weird question to be asked because you're like,
what do you say?
Yeah, what do you say? But I would say maybe like in church, so around like 8, 9 when I really like knew that I was dancing.
Okay.
Like, in that outfit. Yeah.
Okay. And then you moved to Houston and started dancing here in the community, or did you have another connection somewhere else?
Right. So Fort Worth. So after we moved from New York, we moved to Fort Worth. So throughout that, heavily in church, of course, and then stepping. I was a step master for like 2 years.
Nice.
Like middle school, high school, like that was all. That's what we knew. So step team really like gave me the foundations of like structure and like how to really just do everything. And then I moved to Houston like for college, and then that's when I joined NSA, and then like really got brought into this like world of Afro beats. Like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah,
so,
talk about that, because I feel like Afro beats, it took off around 2018-ish, maybe a little bit earlier than that.
Right.
So talk about the influence of Afro beats in the dance community, on the dance community.
Okay, I feel like Afro beats, like, it's always been like a thing for people who like found it or whatever, but really taking off, I would say like, a little bit earlier. I can't really pinpoint per se, but I feel like it was this, for me, I would say it was this like brand new idea of like culture and like inclusion mixed with like street, mixed with like just sounds and movement that you're just like, it's just like your body just naturally just want to just do it. You don't even know how to do it. You just want to do it just because the beats and the music just kind of draws you into it. As like impact on the, I would say maybe like the Houston community, I feel like Houston like got to see like there is a home like for that, you know, because for Houston is not even a dance like place like that.
Right.
And we're like, including yourself, like trying to make trying to make it a dance thing. Like, look at us, there is talent here. And so I feel like when Afrobeats really started taking off in Houston, it gave people who were not like ballerinas, people who were not hip hop, which is really heavy in Houston, and like a home to be like, oh, this is cool.
Right.
Like, we can do something with this. We can be ourselves, because Houston is very heavily populated with Africans, with Nigerians specifically. And so it was more like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about the Houston dance community?
Houston dance community, I feel like there's so many different...
Yes.
There's so many different
groups. And companies, and which is a good thing. But if we all come together, if everybody comes together, what amazing things Houston could do.
Yes.
But what's your take on it?
I think that Houston has a lot of different communities, and until... like, we're all like, we need to come together, and that is very true, right? But I feel like throughout these last, like, three years of everybody finding their own and finding themselves, right? We're really learning that. I feel like before, we were just like, oh, this is a hobby, this is cool, and then now everyone's like, oh, this is a thing, it can be a thing. So now, and like, people, I feel like eventually it will. There's no choice, there's no way. We're gonna run into each other, but I feel like everyone is like cultivating and really growing and finding that strength within their communities to really be able to say, okay, let me reach out to you, girl, let me whatever. And we could still reach out regardless of anything. But for it to be really impactful, I feel like everybody had to learn that. Everybody had to learn, like, where's my strengths, where's my weakness in my community alone. And then now I could say, like, we can reach out and we can, like, you're working on yourself, I'm working on myself, we all come together.
Let's all support.
We really gonna, like, explode, because now we've learned, like, the ins and outs. We learned the negatives, the positives, and we can, like, better listen to each other and hear each other out better.
Okay, so talk about you as a stylist, because, girl, you look good. So talk about it.
Thank you. Me as a stylist, I feel like I'm in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
it's natural. Like, I feel like you don't even think about it. It's just you.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like now you're giving us a glimpse of another part of you, and that's so amazing. Like, you've always given us the fashions.
Right.
But now I just feel like it's all coming together, and I love that. And we're going to talk about your website here in a second. But you as a stylist, did you start that after you started dancing, or did you start styling before?
I think that I've always kind of like fake styled, I guess, because like my friends will always, and everybody like, my friends pick me. No, my friends really pick me. Like, I be having FaceTime, like styling moments.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You know, so I think that like I've always been this fashion person, and I feel like styling has just been like, oh, I can do that. I just do it like, oh girl, no, let me sit like out of habit or just naturalism. But I feel like now I'm putting it together and saying, okay, I can take it off of self and really make like a career, or actually like make some big jumps in it, and like now let me start actually putting it on other people seriously, not just because, but like as a thing. I feel like I've done that through like college. I was doing it like with dance, like styling dancers and things like that in our team, and so now moving it into like just individuals and being like I've done photo shoots and like birthday shoots, so it's like, yeah, so I'm in it. Hire me.
Yes, hire her, book her. Now, what is thrifting? For the life of me, I don't think I get it.
How dare you?
And I want to so bad.
Well, you should watch my show then.
Okay.
Yes. So I do have like 4 episode series right now on YouTube called Rock Thrift, and with that, it kind of like gives the person who doesn't know anything more of a chance to like kind of expose their mind at a baby step. Like, I understand, like, if you go thrifting and you're not a thrifter, it will overwhelm you. It is very overwhelming because there's just so many things, and you have to see beyond what is there.
What's actually there. Because
I
was like, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Help me.
No, yeah, so like throughout the show you get to hear like the steps, like making sure like the collar looks correctly, or looking at the fade of the shirt, or just not looking at it just like, oh, it's this shirt right now and this pant, but more so like, I do have these jeans at home or these pants at home that I'm looking for a top for. So you're shopping with like your closet in your mind already, or like as you progress, you could just go in there.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Where can we check it out?
Check it out on my YouTube, Lydrock.
Yes.
YouTube. It's just called Rock Thrift.
Okay, now let's move into the creative directing. Yes. When did that begin?
Like I would always say, I think that was high school because I was step team. Like step team, really, you had to have the clothes. Like we were competing against other schools, like, and so I feel like knowing like transitions and know how to do that. That's creative directing. That's like stepping back and watching it, like the bigger picture. I think that throughout college really like solidified and kind of like morphed me a little bit more because now it was flavor. Now it was culture. Now it was competitions as well, but it was also like, oh, I like this. I could be freer because I'm not strict to any bound like roles to it. And then furthermore, as a dancer and moving forward into like touring and doing Coachella and different things like that, you have to kind of like push yourself and step yourself into those realms. And I feel like it's been it wasn't like, oh, today I'm a creative director.
Right. You've actually been putting in work and all that good stuff. Now, you have been on many stages, South by Southwest, Coachella, A3C Festival, and many more. Talk about some of those. First of all, talk about Coachella, because talk about that stage. It's such a big platform. All of the stages are big platforms.
Yeah, I think I still get chills to this day, like whenever that comes up. And like Coachella was Coachella, like anything that just the word in itself makes you feel like, ooh. Yeah. I think that that stage is really big. really big. We had to travel it. It was hot. The stage, like physicality was, because it was a black stage, it was in the middle of the desert. Like we just walking on there and it's hot. But like as far as like impact, it was just like, wow, WTF is really what I want to say. Because it's like me. You know what I'm saying? Us. Like we're here, we're doing something, we're putting on for the culture, like beyond just like, oh, like, it's like, no, this is like, for real, like these are the moves, these are the people. So I think it was like a breakthrough for like Afro beats for us to be able to say like, yo, we did that. Like,
Wow.
we're grateful forever. Mr. Easy, Durangos, I love y'all. Thank you.
Yes. Now, who was the best artist that you performed with?
Mr. Easy.
Okay.
Hands down. That's
Why?
my
Why?
guy. Because he is free. Like, he's so free. He allows us to be. A lot of times, one, some people don't know what they want. They really don't. And that's kind of like the artist. You just be like, okay, give me something.
Tell me something.
Like, give me something. Like,
Give me a letter. Give me a color. Tell me something.
But I think that, like, for him, like, he kind of, like, allows us to paint our own picture, and he will definitely let you know if you like it or you don't, and I like that. Like, you're not gonna tell me what to do, but if you giving me feedback, like, helps me to be like, okay,
Right.
like, you know,
Okay.
so yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about your Anyhow dance video, and you actually did a tour as well.
Yes.
Now your dance video got over 6 million views, 6.3 to be exact. Okay. Talk about that though. How did you get inspired to do that?
Anyhow, forever in my brain, right? Anyhow, it was literally, I didn't think about it, honestly, and I didn't think about it. I didn't.
It was just boom.
I did the choreo. I love techno. Like, I do like his sound. I like his sound a lot. And so just listening to it, like, the song came on, and I was already, like, listening to the song, like, weeks before I even did the choreo or, like, actually did the class. And it was just so different. Like, he inspired me because he's always a singer. He's singing on the thing. So this time he, like, gave us some rap. And I was like, and it just gave me that. And so, like, I was just, like, prepping it in my mind. And that day, like, I actually had got into an argument that day. And I was over it.
Yeah.
I came home from work. I went to sleep. I woke up like 30 minutes before class. I was like, oh, this yellow set. Let me just put this on. Like, literally, and went to class and just was like, I'm going to give the class energy. That's all I wanted. I was like, I don't feel like whatever, but I'm here. We just going to, and then, boom, just.
It happened.
It happened.
Yeah, that's how it.
happened.
Yeah, so talk about the tour. Did you like touring? Because that was your tour.
That was my tour.
Oh my goodness. yes. How was that?
It was ecstatic-ing.
And would you do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming soon.
Oh. Okay.
Or should I look at this girl? No, it was amazing. Like, Anyhow tour, like, it was a 12-city tour, and so the whole idea of it was like, I want to just reach people. I don't know who I know unless I know them, you know?
Exactly.
And Instagram, shout out, just let you reach so many people. Like, there's people, when I say everywhere that you don't know, like, you're like Houston, then you're in California, then you're in, like, it's just like, wait, what? But I feel like I got to learn people. Like, I love teaching. Like, if I don't love nothing else, I love teaching because it's about the person and not you. So I feel like through that tour, like, I got to meet so many different teachers and, but so many different dancers, and it just allows you to, like, cultivate and help better, like, become a teacher. Like, okay, you're in New York, who they get it. They don't need you to explain it. But then you go to someplace like Maryland or something where you have to maybe go a little bit. First of all, they blew me out.
Really?
I was like, and then you meet people, you're like, you don't think like they can dance, like there's older women in there, there's different ages, and you're like, oh wait, y'all know this.
Wow.
Like it's like this.
Yeah, and I like what you said. You don't know who you know until you know them. Like, people have to get out of their shells. They have to get out of their city, go meet other people. It's good to have, like, a foundation, but get out, mingle, meet people, and then connect. I love that. Now, let's talk about your website. I wanted to kind of talk about every avenue before we got here. Yes. Let's talk about your website. This is a big deal.
It is, guys. Like shout out to Amina, my Weber, Pure HTX. I didn't know what I wanted. I just knew that I was bigger than Instagram. Like, I love Instagram. Not saying that I'm bigger than the platform, because I'm grateful for the platform. But as far as, like, my work was like, people just here to like. I'm not doing this for the likes. Like, because I really do this. It's my career. This is my life. So I needed a place where I can reach my fans and let them get deeper view of who Lydia is. And then also wanted to reach, like, business people who are, like, not on Instagram, like, they might ask you about your Instagram, but, like, so wanted to, like, be more professional with it, but also wanted to keep, like, it entertaining still at the end of the day, and an experience. Like, I'm always about the experience, like, so I was like, okay, how do I give somebody everything that's in my brain.
Yeah.
And let y'all see it clear, concise.
That was the one thing. Once I went on to the website, everything was super clear. Everything was, I didn't have to think about, oh, well, is she trying to, do I need to go here or what can I find? It was all laid out. So kudos to you.
I'm grateful.
So what's next for you?
What's next for me is fashion. Like fashion and dance are always like neck to neck, so I tried this whole thing of like mixing it, which you see in like my visuals and stuff like that, but just separating it because it requires like both the same amount of attention. Like as much energy and attention I give to dance is the same in order for it to like grow to that level.
Okay.
And so just like transitioning into that, like not saying I'm leaving anything anywhere.
Right.
I'm all of it, but it's like that needs a lot of attention. Yeah. And so sewing, of course, my rock wraps and other items are like fabric material mixed with fashion collabs. So I have a fashion collab with Exchange to Change E2C, which is a Black-owned local store in Houston. Yeah, so I'm doing a influencer collection with them that's coming really, really soon. Waiting for the pictures. Right? So that mixed with other fashion collections that I'm like, bringing out.
Yeah, just coming out.
So you can find stuff like inside the store too, so that's awesome. Like I actually have like a lids closet inside the shop, as well as like online you can find all my stuff. So I'm looking to expand to like different stores in Houston.
Nice. Now, what's the store address for Lids Closet?
For Lids Closet, right now it's 3801 North McGregor Way. So it's right in the 3rd. Okay.
Hey.
Right in the middle of 3rd Ward, right by U of H and TSU. Nice. So I'm excited about that.
That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah,
okay, now you know what? You had a little boyfriend. Oh. And he was cute, girl. He was cute. What happened?
Nothing happened. Like.
Are y'all married?
Hey. I think it's empty.
He said, I think it's empty.
I think it's empty. I'm not married.
Okay. Well, are y'all still together?
No.
Is it complicated?
I don't want to use the word complicated.
Okay. Well, are y'all friends at least?
That's my guy. Like,
okay, see, there you go.
Like,
there you go.
Shout out it's all to love. Keep swag alive.
Okay, see, it's all love.
It's always all love, forever.
So, for your fans and for me, did you live in LA at one point, or were you always in Houston? Talk about that. Clear that up with us.
Clear that up. I get that question. I was never living in LA. I live in Houston. I think what kind of like gave everybody the assumption is that I did a dance residency with Afro Urban Society out in Oakland. And I was there for 4 months at the end from August till November of 2019 for a play that they were doing called Bacchanal. What had happened was, and so for that process, I think that I was gone for so long from Houston that people wasn't seeing me just out and about. Not that you do. Right. But yeah, like whatever reasons, like, but no. And then I visited LA for tour twice, like with Mr. Easy and with my personal tour. And so I feel like everybody was just like, okay, wait, well, we don't know where she at. She's in LA.
Okay, they just put you in LA.
Well, that's a good place to be. I'm coming.
I know, that's a good place to be. That's a good place to be.
I'm coming. That's right.
Now listen, what would you tell any dancer? Let's do it for fashion too. Any fashion stylist, any dancer, what would you tell them if they're trying to get into the industry? What's the first thing they need to do?
Love it. That's the first thing you need to do. You have to love it because I'm still trying to find an industry that we're all trying to get to. Like,
right. Where is it at?
Where is it at? Like, is this?
And to be honest, I really think that it's just people that are just holding like those little gatekeepers. But like I said, if you're connecting with different people, like that's all that really matters.
Right.
The right people are going to see it.
Right. I would say just love it. Love it and know that it is the people around you. You need a team. Like, you may not be at the team right now, but just know that to propel you to that, like, industry
Right.
is a team. It takes more than just you, and just the loyalty of that and the support of that is very, very, very important. Vice versa, from you to them and from them to you. Yeah. So love it though. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Where can we follow you and find you?
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I'm mostly on Instagram. You can find me on my website.
Right. I'm like, your website, yes.
Find me on my website at Lydrock.com, but everything is Lydrock.
Okay.
So whether you're on Instagram, _Lydrock, Facebook, it's Lydrock. Everything is Lydrock, so you can't miss it.
And you have an agency for talent. Talk about that.
Yes,
That's exciting.
Yes, shout out to Court. Okay.
Shout out to you, because
y'all don't know that Court actually had a dance agency too.
Oh my goodness.
Or still does.
Yeah, it's in the works.
It's working.
Yes.
And that's how me and you met. So kudos to us, right? Who are doing that. I do. It's Nova Co. and a partnership between I and Addison Co. And just right now it's like we're not doing anything specifically, but the idea of it is just to give people what we don't have. So what we do see in the industry, like lack of representation or lack of opportunity, like half the time people don't know. You gotta go get it. Like there's no fairy godmother that's like giving it to you.
Give it to you.
Yeah, you have to go out and get it. And so what we came up with was more so like to be those fairy godmothers. Then to be like, okay, we have an opportunity. Like we need more, or we can't do it. Let's give it to you. Or like not even. Sometimes we could do it, but just for the like to like help people up. It's like here you go. So Nova.
That's so good. That's so good. I wanted to make sure you mentioned that.
Yes.
Now, what would you tell your younger self if you could talk to little Lydrock? What would you tell her?
I will tell her that keep trusting God, right?
Okay.
Right.
God first. Yes.
The voyage made this, by the way. But to that. Yeah, I would say that
just keep God first.
Just keep God first and just always know.
That's all you need to say right there.
Okay.
Keep God first. Period.
Who? Okay.
Now, with you being a dancer, there's other dancers in the industry here or in the community here. Who's some of your favorites?
Ooh, some of my favorite dancers in the Houston community?
Yeah. Or it can just be period.
Just period. I love Say Chips. She's not in Houston, but she in Houston.
Okay.
I love Say Chips as far as Afro beats. I do love Addie's classes. I love that. I love T. Lynn's Ambition.
Yes.
I love that. Yes. From
yes, Aaron, yes.
Yes, Aaron. And I love Jake.
Oh my goodness, yes.
He's
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Hey, Jake.
Yes. Hey. Because
yes.
he's everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you could take or pick somebody to take under your wing, either here in Houston or anybody, who would that be and why?
Queen V. And she kind of is already under my wing. Queen V, she's a dancer, but she's also in public policies. Like, she wants to go there. And I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Now explain this. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the
colors. It matches your outfit. Actually.
I know. I'm like, I love the colors. It's nice.
Yes. This now moving into the fashion realm, right? Yes. Is a rock wrap, right? Okay. So many times, it's like a turban.
Okay.
Many times, like we don't know how to tie turbans. Right? Or take like 500 years because you're just trying to get that part. And then like it starts like sliding on your head or whatever. So the idea of this is to make it easier for you. I wish your hair wasn't done right now. I would just
we can make a little some work. My head is big now.
No, don't worry. Like,
but it's okay.
We can make all of that.
Shape. Okay.
So just stay still. You
okay, just stay still.
I got you.
Okay.
So the idea of it is that you'll just use it and you'll just cover your head.
Okay.
However you want it.
Okay. I told you my head big now. Wait a minute.
Good.
Okay.
And then you just
twist it. Oh, this is really easy. Look at that.
Yep.
Okay.
And you just turn it.
Okay.
And of course you can make it as tight as you want, as loose as you want, as big as you want.
And this will be good for, if you don't want to do your hair, if you don't want to do your edges or
Boom.
What else would this be good for? This is nice.
Yeah.
I can't see it, but I can already tell
Yes,
it's nice.
yes. You can use it if you don't, right? If you have braids, what I've found out is like it's long enough. So if I was like to pull it all the way out and just pull my hair and put it inside and cover it, it's like a bonnet, but it's a really long bonnet.
Okay.
It's falling apart right now because
that's okay. Yeah,
I rushed it. But,
it's okay. Yeah,
you know,
it's cute. It's cute.
Yes.
Now, where can we get this?
On the website.
On the website. So everything is just on the website. It's all a one-stop shop.
Yes.
Visit Lydrock.com.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else that you want to tell your fans?
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
Yes.
Okay. And I wouldn't like I've gotten really, really far with you guys, and I just want you guys to trust the process. Trust me, trust God, and follow your own dreams, okay? Put as much of attention you put in me, put that into yourself.
Yes.
You know, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Yes. Before we go, now show us how we can take this down.
Okay, like that.
Okay,
boom.
like this?
Like,
Okay.
Yep, boom.
All right.
Boom, boom. You don't even have to unwrap it.
Oh, you can just literally
and
take
then
it
you
off.
just slide it off your head.
Okay, wait a minute. My extensions.
you.
All right.
I got you.
All right.
Well, girl, this is yours.
Okay,
Yes.
that is so nice.
Thank you.
That's so
Thank you,
nice.
thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, purchase that for sure. And what is that called?
It's called a rock wrap.
A rock wrap. Okay, well, thank you so much,
Thank
Lydrock,
you.
for coming on.
Thank
You're gonna have
you.
to come back. Oh my gosh.
I'm coming back.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Like, I'm coming back.
Yes.
Period.
And thank you all for watching another episode of the Courtney Hall Show.